Hello everyone, this is Hammertron here on my HammerMobil channel with a new Playmobil review for you. This time I am reviewing the Playmobil Novelmore set 70747 Violet Vale Plant Magician. This came out in 2021. I bought this through an online store sometime in 2021 or 2022. Here is the front of the box, and we have a named character, Vegetor. I think it is Vegetor and not Vegator. Based on the German pronunciation, perhaps it's Tor. T-H-O-R, it sounds like Tor, not Thor. So, here's the front. Here's the top with some manufacturing information there. Here's the bottom. Here is one side of the box. The other side of the box. And it looks like a resealable kind of box, so once we take it out and play around with it, we can put it back in the box for storage. My favorite picture on the back shows the contents of the box here. Vegetor, some of his accessories, and it looks like a spider. I'm not too happy about the spider, but we will see. So I will open this up and review the set itself in just a moment. With this set we get a little instruction book, and in this instruction book gives us a few pages about the background and the story for Novelmore, Violet Vale, and some of the characters. So looks nice. And then here's some of the accessories. We get a couple of blue crystals. So these are collected by Vegetor, and we can put them in this basket here for storage. So that looks nice. And then we have Vegetor, the plant magician. Here he is. It's a little hard to get him to stand just right because he actually has a peg leg. And just to get an idea of how tall this figure is, this is one of the shorter ones because he's a dwarf character. Here is the Black Knight from the Scooby-Doo series. That's a normal sized figure, and it is taller than Vegetor, so that's a dwarf character. And here he comes with some accessories. He has a nice staff. We have to put in the crystal in there, so it's nicely sculpted. And it looks like kind of a sword here. That looks nice. And we put on these little wrist bracers on the arms here, tiny little pieces here. And we have to attach a little bag to the belt. The belt is already on the figure in the package. The belt moves around. So we just attach this little bag here. And then here's his headgear. Some sort of hat with some antlers on it. Snaps into place on the circular type hair piece here. So that looks pretty nice there. And we attach this cape. So it just snaps around the neck there. So there is the face. It's a bearded fellow. And lots of nice printing on the body there. Looks nice. And a little peg leg, and this other leg has a boot on it. And no printing on the back there. Some nice details on the arms. Now this is the wrist brace. So we could take that off, but it looks nice that way, so I think I'll keep it on there. And it seems like this body is a bit bigger. He's kind of a fat character. So here's the articulation. We can turn the head. The arms go around. And the legs a single piece that move up and down. Now if we put the cape on, the articulation is still the same, so that's not really hindered, so that's good. And then we'll put the hat back on. Now the other accessory is a piece of terrain, and it comes with this skull, a nice gold skull with a crystal crown that's removable, and we can put it on the plant with these movable parts to hide the skull. That's pretty nice. And here is the spider. The spider pegs onto this plant, the peg on the plant here. So there's a little hole on the spider. We just have to plug it into the hole there. And then some nice designs here on the rocks. But it is hollow. So it looks pretty nice. So we have Vegetor wandering around, probably searching for some crystals. He's looking around for some crystals here. There are the crystals. And then he comes across this skull with the crown on it. And that crown does come off of the skull, and we can put it on his head because it snaps onto the circular type hairpiece. So it looks pretty nice. So I don't know what the story is, so maybe he discovered an evil king's crystal skull, or maybe it's a good king's crystal skull that's been lost, and then he discovered it. Of course, he has to worry about the giant spider there, but as a magician it shouldn't be too much trouble for him to cast a spell on it. So I think it's a pretty nice looking set. Biggest problem is it's a little hard to get Vegetor balanced because of his peg leg here. So we do want him to hold the staff here to provide more balance, to make it stand. I think it's pretty good for different displays and dioramas. So we can mix it with a few other sets and just have a fun time with it. So all in all, it's a pretty nice set. So thank you for watching my review video. Remember to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with my future reviews. I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.